The warning came quiet, almost embarrassed, whispered by the old woman at the fence as the rancher dismounted. Her eyes never met his. She just pointed toward the barn and said, "Don't look down there." The words stuck to him like burrs. He laughed it off, boots crunching over dry dirt, pride louder than caution. Inside the barn, the air felt wrong. Too still, too cold for summer. Flies hovered but didn't land. The animals stood rigid, eyes wide, breathing shallow. Something scraped beneath the floorboards, slow and deliberate. The rancher's hand tightened on his lantern. He told himself it was rats, rot, imagination. Yet the warning echoed again, louder now, as if the walls themselves were speaking. He knelt. The boards were stained dark, old stains layered over newer ones. His lantern trembled. Curiosity won. He pried the board loose. The smell hit first. Iron, damp earth, something spoiled beyond naming. His face drained of color. He staggered back, knocking the lantern, flame wobbling. He had looked. And whatever he'd seen looked back. By morning, the rancher wasn't the same man. He rode into town pale and silent, eyes refusing to settle. He spoke of fixing it, of making it right, but his hands shook too hard to hold a cup. Townsfolk noticed the way dogs whimpered when he passed, the way children fell quiet. That night, smoke rose from the ranch. Not a cleansing fire, an angry one. Neighbors ran, shouting, but the rancher barred the gates. Gunshots cracked the dark, not aimed at people, but into the ground, into the earth itself, as if he could force it to forget. Screams followed. Animal screams, then something else, something that didn't sound alive. The wind carried it straight into town. Windows rattled. Lamps went out. When the fire died, the rancher was gone. The barn collapsed inward, as if swallowed. In the ashes, strange marks burned into the soil, too precise to be random. No one slept. Everyone felt it. Whatever lay beneath hadn't burned. Days later, the price became clear. Wells turned foul. Crops blackened overnight. Livestock refused to cross certain patches of land, hooves skidding back in terror. People started seeing things at the edges of vision, shadows where there should be none, movement beneath floorboards, a slow dragging sound under streets that had never had basements. The sheriff tried to calm the town, but his voice broke when his own cellar door bowed outward from below. Whispers spread faster than facts. Some said the rancher had broken a seal. Others said the land had always been hungry and finally noticed it was seen. At dusk, the ground near the old ranch breathed, rising and falling like a chest. A child pointed and asked why the earth was alive. No one answered. They buried the warning after that, carved it into a stone no one could miss. Don't look down there. Don't dig. Don't ask. The town shrank as families fled, leaving empty houses that groaned at night. Those who stayed learned to live lightly, never lingering, never listening too closely. Sometimes, when the wind is wrong, you can hear boots on dry dirt and a lantern clink, followed by a single, terrible gasp. The town paid the price, and it keeps paying, because one look was enough to remind the dark below that it had been noticed, and it does not forgive.